Hi, Jim Van Zandt here, one of the pastors, Carlisle United Methodist Church with Sermon in 3 Minutes. I read a summation of an interesting study that of two men born on the very same day, that day being October 5th, 1709, looked at their descendants. One man named Max Juke had 709 descendants, 300 of whom never eked out more than a subsistence level of living in their lifetimes, 280 of whom never even got to live up to the average life expectancy of their generations, and over 140 of whom were incarcerated, including 6 murderers. The other man was named Jonathan Edwards. Might be a name you recognize. Some have called him the greatest preacher ever on American soil. He had 1,394 descendants, has that many. That include 30 judges, 100 lawyers, 62 college professors, 3 college presidents, including 75 of whom were decorated military officers, 80 of whom became public officials of one kind or another. That include 3 senators, 3 state governors, and even 1 vice president. What's the difference in the legacies of these 2 men? It's considerable. That got me thinking about my legacy, and maybe you about your legacy. What kind of legacy are you going to leave when you're gone? We're all going to leave a legacy on 3 things. One will be our character, the other will be our convictions, and the third will be about Christ. Whether we want to or not, we will leave a legacy in those 3 things. Regarding our character, we live in a day today where people value silver and gold more than they value character. And so many people undervalue character and overvalue wealth. Yet character is what we leave behind when we're gone. Our wealth will rot and turn into dust, but our character will not. Our reputation is what precedes us. Our character is what we leave when we go. What kind of character are you, and what kind of character do you want to leave behind in your legacy? Our convictions are what we believe, what we choose to believe in or not to believe in, those things that we're committed to. If somebody went for a day around with you and just walked in your footsteps, got a chance to look at your credit card statements, your bank statements, got a chance to see where you spend your time, the internet sites that you visit, what kind of convictions would they come away with understanding about you? And lastly, it's a legacy about Christ. Whether we believed and followed or whether we didn't. We can't help it, but we will leave a legacy about that and those 3 issues. Think about that this week, about your legacy and what it is you choose to want to leave behind after you're gone, because that's the only thing that will continue here on this earth. This has been Sermon in 3 Minutes. If you've not checked out CUMC, come on down and visit us some Sunday. I'd love to have you any week. God bless you today.